Hello, my dear subscribers. Sun and Moon Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the month of May 2018 for the sign of Leo. I apologize for the inconvenience that I haven't been able to upload my videos because I'm really tied up in something that I had to do with my job, but I'm here. And to close my reading, I'm going to use the Wisdom Oracle, the Wisdom Trees Oracle, and Kuan Yin. This is going to have a ritual or a meditation, whatever you want to call it. So with that said, I want you to know that these readings are general readings. This doesn't resonate. If this doesn't resonate with some of you, it's because this is not a personal reading. If you would like me to do a reading specifically for you, please feel free to go to my webpage, like it says over here, mariatheclairvoyant.com. And like I always do, I use a regular tarot. I'm going to separate the love reading with the romance tarot. And with that said, Leo, I'm going to start your reading. Your foundation that you have here, you have the Knight of Swords. So this reading to me goes to those Leos that probably have either have a military background. If it's not, it's for men or women, because this is a general reading. You guys also, even though you may have a military background, or you may not, or you may also be a cop, a police officer, you can work in any of those fields. But at the same time, if you're not of those energies, having the Nine of Swords means a moving situation. So you Leos may want to talk to someone, to communicate with someone, and you're looking to go and see this person. Okay, so you probably had a misunderstanding or bad communication with someone, whatever it is that you did, or you were involved with, that situation might be happening. Okay, that could be it. However, your foundation is the Emperor. Even though the Emperor is not really your energy, but some Leos feel that they have to be the provider. Okay, Leos need to know that they are the providers for that family. They feel that they have to provide for their mothers. Okay, if they're this is a mother situation, and you're probably the husband or the son, some of them feel that they have to provide for the family. So the Emperor is that energy that you have now. You probably have in a situation. To some of you that I was reading previously, some Leos they were probably looking for a job, or a different job that was giving them more money, and probably at this time you finally reached that goal, that you guys got the job that you guys were looking for, and now you feel like the Emperor. What's crossing you is the star. So some Leos are having the star. You guys might be involved with an air sign, specifically Aquarius, because Aquarius is the air sign. Okay, so you may be in a situation that your partner might be an Aquarius if you're still together, or the person that's probably working with you might be an Aquarius, and that's what's crossing you. Maybe that person, your boss, might be an air sign. Okay, and that's why you have the star here. The star also represents that you feel like you're shining like a star. So maybe you got the job that you wanted, and now you feel appreciated, or you feel confident, you feel better about yourself. The star is when you feel like a star, like your own star, about yourself and your goals in your future. You know, when people look at the star, you look at the shining star and see how beautiful it looks outside. So that's how you might be feeling. What's grounding you? This is a very good reading for Leos, believe it or not. You had the Hierophant. So if you see this, is the goddess. Okay, this is the goddess, and I'm using the tarot. Okay, for those that want to know, I'm using the tarot. So if you see, the goddess is on top, the god, and the woman is on the bottom. So with the Hierophant, it's telling you is like you are feeling more probably I don't know which word to use, but you're more intuitive. Could be a one of the words. You probably feel in your foundation, you may be looking for some kind of grounding, because this is your grounding card. So you might be feeling grounded. You might be feeling like maybe you are giving God the thanks that you are in a better situation now with the Hierophant. Also maybe remember that this is divine wisdom, and if you're very smart, Leo, please stop the stubbornness. Okay, sometimes Leo has the problem that they're too stubborn. They feel they're smarter than everybody else, and everybody comes here with a different wisdom. Okay, I might be good in math, but yeah, you might be good in English. So what, are you smarter than me? No, we just have different ways that we can evolve. Okay, so maybe you could have been a good teacher. I always tell Leos, to those that are in a higher with a higher self, that they're more spiritual than material, because Leo can be very material. You guys could be teachers. Okay, that will be one of your best careers. What's behind you is the devil. So some of you could have been dealing with the sign of Capricorn. If you, Leo, were not dealing with a Capricorn sign, you might be dealing, or you were dealing in the past, with addictions problems. All kinds of addictions. Anything that is imbalanced is an addiction. If I eat too much red meat, it's going to affect my body tremendously. If I have a lot of milk, it's going to affect my body eventually. I'm going to have a lot of this or a lot of that. The same thing if you eat a lot of fish. Everything has to be done in balance. So those could be addictions too. Not only gambling can be addiction, or not only alcohol or drugs are addiction. Addiction is anything that you do more. It's not imbalance, it's an addiction. So some of you could be dealing with an imbalance of some kind of addiction that you guys may have. What's crowning you here is the strength. So some of you have, or are thinking, or are finding that strength mentally to leave things behind. Maybe this addiction that you have here. Okay, or maybe you feel that this person was an addiction to you. If this represents an Aquarius, if you guys were dealing with that person, maybe you're addicted to that person, or you were addicted and now you feel strong. Was in your future, or before you, in your near future, is the Queen of Wands. Maybe some of you, or this could also represent your energy, but some of you may meet someone, it's either a man or a woman, it doesn't matter that this is a queen, that is your own sign. Okay, and you probably are going to encounter this person, and maybe you have a lot of similarities with this person. Okay, so maybe in the future, or maybe, because this is a general reading, I cannot give you for sure, This energy can be someone that you could either be a future boss, if this has to do with job related, or it could be a partner that you might be interested in is coming in your way. However, the problem with dealing with the same sign is that we could be so alike that you don't want to date someone that's too much alike like you. So, because at some point, if you're too much of the same sign, it could be boring, or it can be challenging because you both want to be better than the other, and that's a challenge situation. Here, for yourself, in your position as yourself, you have a 5 of this. So with the 5 of this, you either had a lot that you had to pay for. Maybe if you were, some of you might be in debt and need to pay it off, whoever you need to pay off. So go ahead and make those payments to those people that you owe that money. Okay, so I feel that some of you or at this time, you also guys need to balance whatever is it that you need to if this has to do with work. I feel that some of this energy has to do with work related. You may have to pay and balance just your check-in. Don't spend more than what you have. Some people feels that, oh, I'm making so much money, the more I make, the more I spend, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. Actually, the more you make, the more you save. But everybody does with their money whatever they want. Because even though if you have finances, you have the 10 of Swords. In finances, this means you are losing money. Okay? Is ruin. See what the word says here? R-U-I-N, ruin. Meaning that you're not saving enough, you're spending everything, and instead of you being able to survive, you're not gonna make it. This also represents some kind of medical issue that some of you might be going through right now. You might have to have some kind of surgery, or you just tired for in your situation. Could be also like I said, some kind of surgery or some type of communication that needs to be done. So maybe you're crying for something, but then in the regular tarot there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So see, this energy and this energy is like you're really tired, you're getting the strength, but or maybe you just missing someone, and it gets you to the point that you cry for that person. In the hopes and fears situation, you have the 4 of discs, which is the 4 of Pentacles. So some of you financially are gonna get stable. Maybe you are in the ruin right now, but you are gonna make it, and you're gonna be able to come out this misery that you're in. If this has to do with misery, financial misery, if this has to do with a surgery that you're going to go through, you're still going to come out. Everything with time heals. Okay, so you might come out this surgery, okay, or maybe you just left someone, or someone left you, and you're going to be okay. See, at the end, you have the 14, which is terms, and that card number 14 is a combination of forces. And see how you see the maybe most of this reading is about economy. I feel like this, what you're working on is more about economy, the calculation, the economy, the management. Maybe you got to learn how to manage your money. You got to learn how to save, and you will learn, because you probably learned the hard way, not having anything at all, literally begging other people, and then it got to the worst that you hit rock bottom. You didn't have a penny to your name, Now you're finally working, to those who are working, and you're going to be able to work and start balancing your situation. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with them. I don't think I need to clarify this too much. Some of you have gone from being the devil to be the Hierophant. Now you are becoming more like a priest type of thing, and leaving the devil behind. And because of the devil, you probably had some financial difficulties in the past. Okay, however, you're changing your ways, and you're giving the strength to yourself not to be in the devil anymore, or any addictions going on, and you're going to be able to finance, balance your situation, balance your money, balance your food, balance everything that has to do with balancing whatever you need to balance. Okay, so that's what I see for these cards. I don't want to bring any clarifiers because I don't want to bring more cards than I need to. Okay, so for the romance part of your this reading, let's see what Leo has for the romance cards. Leo, for the single ones, you had the 10 of coins, meaning that that card came out all by itself. You're gonna meet someone, and you're probably gonna meet someone in your job. With the 10 of coins, it says it probably is a person that is financially okay, and that's what you're looking for. So be careful, because sometimes people think that just because this person has better finances than others, you know, be careful to what you wish for. You might just get it, and sometimes you're just gonna get the wrong thing. Okay, because looks are deceiving, and I feel that some of you might get what you want. Just be careful. I feel with usually the 10 of Pentacles is someone that is financially stable, or in this case you might meet someone at work. If this has not to do with someone being at work, you might meet someone that is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn sign. Okay, so let's see what comes out for the married or living together. Leo's married or living together. Wow, this Fool came out before. For the married ones, you get the card number 20. Okay, so what happened with this card is that to some Leos that are married, some of you might be going through some kind of separation, not knowing which way to go. You have the Fool here. The Fool is the type of person that he hasn't decided what he's going to do with his life, where he's going, who he's going to walk with, and where he's going. So some of you are living in a situation that you guys don't know where you're going. And some other ones that are legally married or living together might have the the Judgment card, which is time to decide what are you going to do with your heart, what are you going to do with your life. Maybe you're not happy in the situation that you are, or maybe you are going to renew your vows, and maybe you need to go to some kind of counseling, but there's going to be a judgment going on. When the Judgment card appears to me, it represents that there is something that you don't like about your partner or in your relationship, and especially to those who are married. And now you're going to make a decision as to what you're going to do. Some of you are either going to walk away just like the Fool, and some of them are just probably going to stick around a little bit longer. To those Leo that are not living together, and he lives in his house and she lives in her house, and you guys are not actually living together, let's see what comes up. You have the Seven of Cups. With the Seven of Cups, to me, and this card, with this tarot, let me just get the other one and see what comes up for those living together partners. you have two. This is the people that are not living together. They are in each other lives, have their own house. You have the Seven of Cups. So some of you with the Seven of Cups, you might be dealing with a daydreamer. Okay, you might be just dreaming about a relationship, and this is just, be careful that this just is just a dream, and meaning that it's just an illusion. This is not a reality. Whoever you're with is fake, or you might be fake, and you're just living. I'm sorry. You're just living the moment. It's just, you probably. That's what I said. Be careful for those, even on the top, the single ones, that you might be living an illusion, and this is not a reality. And sometimes, when you are in a relationship that is just an illusion, you just feel like, oh, like if you see this figure, this man is kissing this woman's hand. In reality, he's just celebrating. He's probably being like the bachelor that has all these women, but it's just an illusion. It's not really the true reality. And the next one you got is the Four of Swords. So to those that are in a relationship, that I live here and you live on the other side of town, or on the other side of the state, or whatever the situation is, you this is the Four of Swords. So you may be in a back and forth situation, that you break up with this person, you go back to this person, you break up with this person, you go back to this person. You're back and forth with this relationship, and it's gonna get to the point. Let me get some clarifiers. I haven't done some clarifiers for the other signs, but I really want to get a clarifier for the singles on top and for this one's over here, because I feel that Leos are living a fantasy, and some others want to keep on going back and forth with this relationship. And some of you, it might be a stop. I keep on getting like a stop, like this person is not going to take you back again, to those that are not living together. So let me clarify the 10 of coins for Leo, the single ones. I need to clarify the 10 of coins. Is this relationship a real relationship? No. See, you get the not the you get a man that it has an illusion for all these women, but it's not actually nothing real. It's kind of like fake to see the statue. So to those Leos that are in a relationship, it's just how can I put it? It's kind of like an illusion situation, just like the one on the bottom. That's a want, and this is telling you that some of this to those that are single, you guys are becoming or are lovers, just watching. You just speak nice words to people. That you're just a lover, and this is just a vision. Like, and you're what you're not seeing. You're not seeing the true colors. This is just a statue. This is not real. This is fake. You understand what I'm saying, Leo? If you go out with someone that is maybe earth sign, this is gonna be a very fake person. Okay? And you're just a lover. Okay, just another lover. And for the single ones on the bottom, not single, the ones that are in a relationship but are not being really truthful to the relationship, to those that are going back and forth. Let me see what comes up. You're either going to make a decision to be with this person, or you're going to have to walk away. And those with the Seven of Cups, with the illusion, you have the Ace of Swords, meaning that is you're going to have either make a decision. And if you see with this oracle, you did get the Ace of Swords. Did you get the Ace of Swords? Oh, no, you didn't. I thought you did. So you have Queens, Knights. Okay, no. And the Emperor. No, you didn't get any of those. So, you see the situation. So, I hope you understand what I'm saying. But, Leo, be careful with what you're doing, because you're just going to have another broken heart, or you're just going to have to make a decision instead of going back and forth with this relationship, okay? Because at the end, sometimes we get our heart broken because of our own selves. So, to wrap up this reading, let me see. You got the apple, and the cards that you got is power. So the apples for the Wisdom Oracle 3 says, I grow in orchards and gardens across the world. I bear delicious fruits, and my spring blossoms cheers you. On hot days, my leaf branches cool you. If you sit beneath them, I share my bounty with you. Okay, so this is about power. Maybe you feel powerful, Leos. And this is what the card states. Bless others with a full and open heart, not only when you feel affectionate towards them, but also when they annoy you. Let your actions reveal your sense of generosity, whether it's material, spiritual, or emotional. So I feel that some of you, and that's the reason why you got the Hierophant. This is a confirming this card, which you gotta be more emotional and just cherish the people around you. So for the meditation with Kuan Yin, Leo, you've got Daughter of Phoenix, okay? And this oracle says, when the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through the deep cleansing, purification, and preparation for a new level of spiritual wisdom. Also, this is very similar to the Hierophant. To the spiritual wisdom, power, and light. Just like the phoenix has that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. This is an advanced phase of soul growth, and soon after you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. Kuan Yin, daughter of the Phoenix, has been through fire, both physical and heavenly, and has ascended into a position of great spiritual peace. Power and authority, she guides you not to claim your rebirth and ascent. Okay. The healing with the Daughter of Phoenix. Sit quietly with your eyes closed and see, sense, feel, or intend that there is a column of fire descending from above your head, all around you, and through the center of your being, until it burns with a spiritual love with all above your head, and deep into the earth with you at its center. Say, I now release with trust and peace any energy, cord, or attachment that no longer serves my soul ascension into the next level of divine light. Environment, I call upon beloved daughter of the Phoenix and heavenly fire, Kuan Yin, to bless and assist me now. Be aware of soft light that begins to glow within the center of the column of fire. This is Kuan Yin. Imagine her as a magnificent phoenix goddess with wings at the heart of divine fire. She rises up, pulling you towards her, and then all becomes very peaceful as she steps out of the fire as a gentle feminine goddess. Allow her light to soothe you and lift you out of the fire into peace with her. Imagine shedding all energies and emergency, new and refresh with her light, cocoon you, protect you, and supporting you as you grow. All is well, beloved. The prayer to the daughter of the Phoenix, divine daughter of the Phoenix, mistress of the heavenly fire, Kuan Yin, your light of peace and grace sustain me through the trials of my growth. May I live by your luminous beauty into peace. May I feel rapture and excitement rather than fear and doubt as I grow. May I learn to release all pain without getting caught in stories or history. May I have compassion for my own suffering as I release it with peace and love. May I live accordingly to your truth, applying my own spiritual wisdom in all parts of my life with courage of faith. Oh, Madame Padam. With that said, my dear Leos, I hope this reading resonated to some of you. And to those that do, please share my video. Share, put the thumbs up. Listen as many times as you need. Stop the video when the meditation comes. So please, don't forget to stop the video. And if you're willing to make a donation and anything and to support the channel, any little bit counts. Love and light. And if you want a specific reading for yourself, please feel free to contact mariatheclairvoyant.com and I will be available for you. And the prices are on my webpage. Love and light, and I see you in the next video. Namaste. Good night.